Again, it's me, Saul, from NTSTA, Associate Director. What we're going to do today is going to be learning the new skills that are coming on the DMV for this 2023. Like you guys see on the slide on the PowerPoint, DMV skill test for commercial license 2023. The skills to success. It's exactly what we're going to do. The skills that you guys got to perform to succeed and get your driver license. As you guys will see, I'm going to use some toy trucks to explain to you guys how to perform the skills when you guys go into the DMV. This is part of my trucks that I have, and I have some trucks for my grandsons. But this is a toy trucks that I use in a lot to help me a lot. So let's go to the point. And the point is talking about the skills that you guys are going to perform in the DMV. Okay, so one of those skills is going to be the consolidated stop. What you guys are going to do, you guys are going to be driving forward with a truck to make sure you drive straight. You will need to put the front bumper of the truck in the 3-inch box, in the 3-foot box. No grabs, no grabs and looks is allowed for this skill. It must be in one shot. No stop and go are allowed. Unless you are in the box and wants to center the front bumper. Once the bumper is in the box, you guys can move it and center it to go inside. Once the bumper is inside the box, put the truck in neutral, apply the spring brakes and horn. You done with this skill. Okay, let me explain you. At the DMV, you guys gonna remember that on this area right here is where they're gonna do the pre-trip. Okay, at the DMV in West Sacramento, you guys gonna performing the light check, pre-trip, airway and in-cab inspection in this area right here, and then you guys gonna be driving around, and then you guys gonna put the truck right in front of the skill. Okay, remember the first skill that you guys are gonna do is consolidated stop. So we're gonna start the consolidated stop with this truck right here. Okay, you guys are gonna be driving forward. The more straight that you guys can without touching lanes, and then you guys will come in with the truck, and then you guys stop right here. Okay, once you guys stop right here, you guys have to look into the windows to make sure that the front bumper of the truck is right in the middle. If you guys look at right here, the front bumper is right in the middle of the box, right here. This is the first skill, okay? It's calling consolidated stop. The second skill that you guys are going to perform at the DMV is going to be the straight back. After you guys performing the consolidated stop, you guys are going to keep driving forward. The rear bumper of the truck has to pass the two front cones. I will explain to you guys with the trucks. Stop, put the truck in reverse, and start backing up till the truck passes the last cones way in the back. Not touch any lane or cone, or you will start losing points. Once you pass the last two cones, you guys gonna stop, put the truck in neutral, and then apply the spring brakes, and then horn. That means you complete the skill. After you guys performing the consolidated stop, what you guys gonna do, you guys gonna horn, right? And then you guys gonna move to the next skill. The next skill that you guys gonna performing is gonna be the straight back. On the straight back, what is going to happen, you guys gonna move the truck forward. So you guys gonna come in this way, And then you guys gonna make sure that the rear of the truck, the examiner of the DMV will give you the signal that the rear of the truck is already passing these two cones right here. When you guys passing the cones right here, you guys gonna stop. And then you guys gonna start performing the straight back. The goal is that you guys don't touch in this lane right here and this lane right here. You have to do it, be careful, okay? Make sure you don't touch in this lane and you don't touch in this lane right here. So what you guys going to do, you guys gonna put the truck in reverse and then you start maneuver the truck through the skill. Slowly, you have to make sure you don't touch in the lane. Right here, you don't touch in the lane on this side. And then just keep on straight, keep on straight. And then, when you pass in these cones right here, you guys gonna put the truck in neutral. And then, when you guys put the truck in neutral, you have to visualize that you're already passing two cones that are going to be here, okay? The front bumper of the truck has to cross in these two cones. And remember, you don't have to touch in this lane right here and this lane right here. You come in straight back, passing the cones, put the truck in neutral, visualize that you're already passing these two cones, and then apply the brakes, make sure your tires are straight, and then horn. That means you done your skill on the straight back. After you guys complete the straight back, now you guys gonna do forward offset tracking. This is the tricky part of the skills, the new skills that the DMV have. Number one, you guys gonna drive forward and steer to the left through the opening into the opposite lane. The right trailer tire or truck or bus must go between the cone and the lane. You guys will see when I demonstrated where the trucks. Scoring any backups, encroachments, and forward tracking clearance. That means it's no clearance in between the rear tire and the cone. You're touching the lane or you're touching the cone. You start losing points right there because you're touching the lanes or you guys touching the cone. No free backups. You guys will start losing the points right away. You will stop when you are parallel to the other boundary lane prior to or at the end of the cones, at the far end of the exercise. When you complete the maneuver and you parallel, put the truck in neutral, apply the spring brakes and horn. Remember the truck has to be complete straight and parallel to the skills. Otherwise, the instructor, the DMV, will tell you to back it up to make sure you come in straight forward. And then you will start losing points. Okay, so your next skill is going to be forward offset tracking. Okay, I'm going to start moving the truck. Please put attention on the details. I will explain every single detail. So, after you do the straight back, you guys going to start moving the truck from here. You guys gonna come in straight right here, and then you guys gonna pull the truck out. You see the opening right here? You guys gonna come in with the truck and trailer or a school bus or straight truck, straight, and then pull it out. And then you guys gonna go on this direction. Your main goal is the rear tire is between this lane right here and this lane right here. I will explain. So you guys going to start your truck from here. You guys going to come in straight. Once you guys keep coming straight, you guys going to see the opening, and then you start coming outside the lane. You guys have to be careful that you guys don't touch in the lane right here. If you guys gonna touch the lane right here, you're gonna have to stop and make sure that you guys don't touch it. So when you guys coming, you guys gonna start turning your wheels. Okay? Now the tricky part is gonna be on this side right here. Okay? On this side right there, your main goal, after you pass in the other lane, your main goal is gonna be not to touching the cone. It's gonna be a cone. And then remember, the rear tire has to be between this lane right here, and it's gonna be a cone right here. Example, you're gonna have a cone right here, and then you're gonna have this lane right here. So you have to pass in the rear tire, or your truck, okay, has to pass in right here. Let me show you. So you guys gonna be out, and then you guys gonna start bringing to the left. You guys gonna watch in the mirror on the passenger side to make sure the rear tire of the trailer get close to the cone, but don't touch the cone. Your main goal is gonna be to make sure, once again, you close to the cone, but you don't touch the cone. Let me move the cone. You're gonna be right here. This means exactly right here that the tire of the trailer is right in between this cone right here and the hashtag mark on the other side. Let me show you. Between this lane right here and the hash mark right here. Okay? And then after you're passing that, you're gonna keep driving to the boundary. Once you guys get into the boundary, you guys have to make sure that your tractor and trailer is straight to go back. Okay? So you guys have to be completely straight before you move it. So once you're straight, you have to start going back. That is going to be the offset reverse. Your last skill that you guys are going to perform is going to be reverse offset backing. You will offset back and park your tractor and trailer at the end of the alley. I will explain you guys so you guys can see it on the explanation that I'm going to do with the trucks. But at the same time, you guys will have two videos from two of my trainers and two trucks that we put on the skills, and they performing the skills for you guys. Okay, so number two is starting parallel with the other boundary. You will back into the alley on your right side. Number three, you will be back until the rear of your trailer bumper or your truck or your bus is inside the 3-foot box trailer at the end of the alley. To get out and looks, to check around the vehicle and allow it. Making sure rear of the trailer is in the box, and then the vehicle is inside the alley marks or boundaries. Make sure it's in between the two lanes, okay? When you complete the maneuver, put the truck in neutral, apply the spring brakes, and then turn. That means you complete your skill. So your last skill is going to be reverse offset. Some people say it represents offset parallel and alley back at the same time. You guys will see why. Okay, so remember, you already do the forward offset tracking. So now we're going to do the reverse offset. What you're going to do, you guys going to come in with the truck on this area right here. And then you guys are gonna put the truck inside the box. Make sure you don't touch the lane right here, the lane that is right here, and the lane in the other side, okay? And then remember, the rear bumper of the truck has to be in 3-foot box that is on the back. You guys will see. So to start your straight, reverse offset, So you guys are gonna start coming back in reverse. When you guys start coming back in reverse, you guys want to start turning your wheels to the right. When you guys turning your wheels to the right, your trailer is going to start doing the angle. It's going to build in the angle. For the straight truck and the bus, it's going to be different because it's a solid vehicle. So you guys are going to do the same thing. You guys turn to the right. When you guys build the angle between the box where you guys are going, you guys have to turn into the left to start putting inside. So example, on this truck right here, I start building the angle. When I start building the angle, I have to start looking to the back of the truck. When I start looking to the back of the truck, I have to make sure that my truck is crossing all the way to the back to make sure the rear bumper is going to be right where I want it. Okay, so we're gonna move the camera a little bit so we can see exactly where we're going. Okay, so remember, your main goal is not touching any lane. We already built the angle. When we start building the angle, we turn the wheel the opposite way. Now, my main goal is when I start coming back, is that my tractor and my trailer is getting close to this lane right here. When I get in close to this lane right here, I have to make sure there's no more than 2 feet from this lane with any part of my truck. If any part of my truck is more than 2 feet, it can be touching the other side. Okay? So when I start going back in reverse, I already built my angle. So I start going back slowly. Remember, you have to be close to the lane. And then you keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We close to the lane, we close to the lane, we close to the lane. Remember, you don't have to touch in the lane. This is exactly where the lane is going to start. Your main goal is your truck don't touch in the lane right here. Okay? So you're going to keep going to build it. Okay, it's getting close. Keep going, and then start turning your wheels to be straight. Once you turn your wheels to be straight, you're gonna start looking the other side of the truck. Make sure the other side of the truck, which is the other part, that you guys have to be careful with the lane. What is going to happen when you guys start going, this is a truck coming inside. You guys have to make sure that no portion of the truck is touching this lane right here. You guys coming straight. So you guys will coming straight. Remember, you have to turn it and adjust your mirrors. If for any reason you coming in the wrong angle and you want to touch in any lane, what you need to do, pull forward, straight, and then straight back. Now you go, is when you're coming back, keep going, is that the rear bumper of the truck has to be right here in the 3 foot box. Not the tire, just the bumper. The bumper has to be inside the 3 foot box. And then you guys gonna get out of the truck, make sure your wheels are straight. Put the truck in neutral, apply the brakes, and then get out of the truck. You guys gonna walk in around the truck to make sure everything is inside. Your bumper is in the inside the box of the 3 foot, and then everything is on this side, After you guys do the get out the look, get inside the truck. Remember, to get inside the truck or to get out of the truck, 3 points of contact. Your face has to be looked inside the cab. So once you check it, go inside the truck, put your seatbelt, and then horn. You done your skill because your bumper is inside the box. If you guys have any questions, please ask your trainee, okay? Before you go into the DMV. Your trainee has to explain you everything, okay? And then please remember that you have the keys to performing the straight back. Okay? You have to inspect your mirrors to make sure they're properly adjusted for you. Know how to fix the posture up. Know how to fix the posture up means that you guys have to pull up. When you pull up to correct a setup, you guys have to remember that what you guys are going to do is pull the truck at least 5 foot, at least 5 foot. Don't do it 1 foot, 2 foot. You guys will not correct nothing. At least 5 foot. Okay, it's preference 10 foot, and you guys perfect to start going back. Before blow your horn for the final position, get out of the truck, walk around, make sure you're inside the box. Everything on the truck or the bus is everything inside, and the rear bumper is on the box. Okay, remember this is very important for you guys. When you guys enter or exit the vehicle, 3 points of contact. Your face have to be looking inside the vehicle. Okay, so please, if you guys have any questions, ask the training that you guys have. If you guys don't have any questions, good luck on your test. Keep practice, and then easy. Do it, get your license, and move on your new career. I'm going to give you the 6 key points for the reverse offset. Number 1, you have to make sure that all your mirrors are adjusted for you to drive, especially when you guys do the forward offset tracking. You guys will move in the mirrors a little bit to make sure your tire is going to be close to the cone, but don't touch the cone. That way the tire or the trailer, the truck or the bus is for sure it's going to be between the cone and the lane. Okay, so make sure before you guys put it in the truck in reverse, you adjust your mirrors, because now it's going to be a different view. Know how to fix a port setup. Sometimes it's going to be easy on one shot, sometimes you guys have to pull it and then bring them back. Never back into the alley with a port angle. Use your pull up to correct it. Follow the examiner's instructions. They will give you the instructions how to perform the skills. It's going to continue before you performing the skills. They're going to show you the picture. They're going to explain you how to perform the skills, and they're going to ask you if you have any questions. If you guys don't have any questions, you guys have to perform the skills. If you guys have any questions, ask all the questions that you guys have about the skill that you're going to perform. Before you blow your horn for the final position, remember we're talking about reverse offset. Check get out of the truck, check the left and right side of the tractor and trailer to make sure the steering tires are straight, and then you're inside the 2 lanes and your bumper is inside the 3 foot box. Okay, so you're gonna exit and enter your vehicle properly. Remember, it's 3 points of contact. The face has to be looking inside the car. If you're coming face forward or facing to either side, it can be automatically failed. Or sometimes they're going to give you the first warning, you come in the lane, you fail your test. Remember, follow these instructions. If you guys don't follow these instructions and you guys fail your test, I will tell you why you fail your test, because you don't follow the instructions that we can give to you. Okay, my best advice to you guys, keep practice, and good luck with you guys testing. Once again, my name is Saul Gonzalez. I'm the Associate Director for the Class A training at NTSTA. If you guys have any questions, you guys can call me to these phone numbers that is on the screen right now.